Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say. I want it that way. I want it that way. Next time I'm on Rocha English Club.
And that's what I always tell people. Whenever you are with somebody who knows a little bit better than you, instead of you trying to show him that you are better, why don't you start asking questions?
I always say that English is like a girl. We need to dedicate.
It's like a girl.
Yeah, like a girl.
If you don't dedicate yourself to a girl, she's going to leave you for sure.
Of course.
Olá pessoal, sejam mais uma vez bem-vindos ao canal Angopolyglot. Eu sou Bernardo Silvino, a.k.a. Nado Kanza. E hoje eu estou em mais uma edição super especial. É isso mesmo, pessoal. Eu estou no Rocha English Club. Hello, Rocha English Club. Hello. Hello. Ok, pessoal, estão ali. Are you okay? Feeling good? Yes. Wow, I'm glad to be here, okay? To be in your house. É isso aí, pessoal. Eu estou com os teachers. Do Rocha English Club. Eu não sei nada sobre eles, sobre os professores, eu não sei nada sobre esse clube, mas eu sei que eles estão fazendo um trabalho excelente nessa comunidade. Já me apresentaram aqui, atrás de mim tem uma biblioteca, pessoal, e fiquei estupefacto ao ver tudo que eles têm e saber que está numa comunidade. E o melhor de tudo, encontrei aqui a igualdade de gênero, muitas mulheres fazem parte desse clube, então eu estou ansioso para saber mais sobre esse clube, quando começou, quem fundou o clube, e blá, 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 blá. So, without further ado, guys, let's dive into our conversation. Guys, welcome to Angopolyglot podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's a huge pleasure to be in your house today.
Yeah, be welcome.
The pleasure is all ours.
Okay, okay, that's good. So, guys, I'm keen, I'm eager to know a little more about you, about the club. So, you guys are the founder, probably the founder, teacher, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, please introduce yourself one by one. Who's gonna be the first? I don't know if it's gonna be Bernardo. Bernardo is the one we have been talking. So Bernardo, you start, okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. Well, for those of you who might not know me, my name is Bernardo. I'm actually the mentor of this English-speaking community.
Okay.
Well, I think for further detail, let's postpone it. Definitely.
Let's postpone it, guys. Okay, if you don't understand, I cannot help you. So, who's the next?
I think I can be the next.
Yes, do it, my bro.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Wow,
Okay,
that's
my
great.
name is Celestino Armando,
Celestino Armando.
but I'm mostly known as Mr. Sky.
Mr. Sky.
Yeah.
Have you been flying?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, Mr. Sky.
And I've been an active member of this community for almost 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
5 years. Yeah.
Wow,
Almost 5
it's
years.
interesting. It's interesting. So, and you guys, please.
Okay, hi.
The microphone, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, family. Okay, you talk with teacher writer from Kazenga.
Head writer.
Ed Wright, of course.
Are you a writer?
Of course. Yeah.
Wow, you're gonna tell me a little bit about it next. Okay, keep on, please.
No worries. Here, I'm just here to let you know many stuff about our club, and I'm also one of the members of this beautiful club. On the going of our conversation, you're gonna learn many things about it.
Thank you very much. So, who's the next?
Hi everyone.
Wow.
Alipio Garcia is my name.
Please, can you repeat?
Alipio Garcia
Alipio.
is my name. I am the member of this wonderful club for almost 2 years now. I am a teacher, an interpreter, and a translator.
Wow, an interpreter.
Yeah.
That's great. Guys, my curiosity and the first question is, how long time does this club exist?
Well, we actually started in 2016.
16.
And
Wow.
from that time on, almost 9 years have gone by.
9 years.
Definitely.
Wow, long time, bro.
Yeah.
Long time.
Indeed.
All of you guys are members since 2016?
No.
Not exactly.
Okay. When did you join, for example?
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, it was since 2019.
2019. And you?
Yeah.
2020.
2020.
Yeah, 2020.
2022.
20. Wow. The youngest.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. And so what are the challenges that you have been facing since the club exists?
Can I start?
Yes, do it, bro.
Me particularly, the first challenge I faced when I joined this club was the high level of complexity.
Sorry, are you listening to him? Guy, try to speak up. We have people here. It's live, you know. Okay.
Oh, your
As I was
voice.
saying before, I believe that the greatest challenge or the biggest challenge I faced when I joined this club was the high level of complexity that the guys who were already there had. You know,
Really?
because I was a rookie, I was
Okay,
a beginner, and I
okay.
used to believe that my English was sharp as a tack. But when I
Your
joined,
English was
sharp as a
sharp
tack.
as a tag.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, when I joined the community, I realized that I didn't have that much to offer to people, and I made a decision of making part of the community. And since that moment, my life went just skyrocket.
Wow, guy, look, guy, I like this guy, Skyrocket your life, and now that's why now you. I agree because I can hear you. I listen to you speaking.
Yeah.
Wow, for sure, you upgrade yourself, guy.
So I do.
Wow. And you, challenges?
Well, frankly speaking, I didn't have any challenge.
No challenges.
Yeah, no challenge. But talking regarding to my mates here, yeah, I could see some of them were beginner, and they didn't have this privilege to get us pretty well. But now, yeah, they see it like a hot potato moment.
What's potato moment?
Of course, yeah.
And this guy, you're well trained, guys. Let's kill Bernardo. Let's kill Nadukan. Let's come. Let's kill him. Okay, I love to be killed. Just keep on.
Very nice.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to speak more on personal perspective.
Yeah.
Since I've joined this wonderful club, my way of seeing English has changed. Because being a part of an English club, you find a lot of experienced guy, you learn a lot. You see, and since I've joined the club, it has been so wonderful. Learning with the other guys, learning with my mates, Bernardo mainly, and it's an amazing place to be.
Wow, that's great. Bernardo, actually, I wanted to know the challenge within the community. I don't know if you been always here in these places.
Not really, and one of the challenges we've been facing is related to actually places, you know.
Yeah.
We've been into different places, and I actually have no idea on how many places we've been.
How many so far?
Yeah.
Well, I have no the slightest idea on how
guess
many
5,
places,
I
but
guess
as far as I can
Yeah.
remember, maybe like 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 places, and thank God we were given the opportunity, you know, to be allocated here. And another challenge I can actually recall is, you know, from the very beginning when I decided to really create this community, to be the founder or even the mentor of this community, was like, come on, that's a huge responsibility on my shoulder, because it's not something easy, you know, to gather people, you know, to have people around and, you know, calling them, hey, come on, can you come over? Because back in those times, you know, people weren't that willing to come by themselves, you know. It took me to call them, to ring them, because, hey, come on, man, today we've got to get together and all this kind of stuff. So that was one of the challenges.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you get this place here? Because I love it, bro. It was so easy for me to come here. I said, wow, it's here? Yes, it's here, Mr. Bernard. Let's go. And I said, wow, it's well located, something like that. Is someone sponsoring this place? How did you get it?
Well, frankly speaking, I got to know this place through Kamasa, which is one of the members of this community.
Okay.
And he told me there is somebody who is in charge of the library.
The
I
library.
really want to know you. I said, come on, there is no problem, because they really want us to be with them. They really want us to celebrate the partnership together.
Yeah.
I said, come on, I'd love to meet him. Then I came, I met John Nielsen, which is the guy in charge of the library.
Yeah.
So we celebrated, the partnership. They've given us this opportunity to be here. Just to let people know, we are in Shkarita. Shkarita is one of the branch of Catholic Church, which deals with charity, solidarity, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And with the non-profitable organization, Vamos Pensar Angola.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is the main one.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. We've been here for 2 years now.
2 years now.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. So, what is your role in the club? Each one of you. I know you're the founder. Are you teachers? What do you do in the club?
Yeah, good question. Well, I am one of the coordinators, knowing that running an English club is not something new for me. Since I have started my English journey, going to clubs, it was something that I used to do from the very beginning. So, organizing the meetings, telling the people what will be the next topic and what the strategy we have to use in order to have a comfortable meeting.
Wow.
Sometimes we have some lectures, we have a panel where we have guests where they bring something to talk about.
Okay.
You see, and most of the participants of the club are very young, so we need to bring something that caught their attention, and this is what we do every Sunday. I know that it's a bit difficult for them because Sunday in the afternoon it's hard, but thank God so far
they have to go to the beach.
Yes, but
like
they have been coming very often. The ladies as well.
I see many girls.
Yeah, and as a coordinator, my main objective is to make sure that everything is going to be well organized, set up, and the meetings will going to be well.
Wow, that's good. So you're rolling.
Well, actually, I'm also one of the coordinator here.
Wow.
Yeah, if not only here, but also in the group, one of the administrator. The group on WhatsApp.
You have also a WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp, yeah, we have. Sometimes whenever we want to let some other guys know about anything, then we update the information there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
About myself, I wouldn't say that I have a specific role because I haven't been appointed.
Yeah, you haven't been appointed. Why did you?
No, but I'm I would say that I am a coordinator.
Yeah.
But one of the characteristics that really define myself in this community is the fact that I have the ability of mobilizing people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that I'm the mobilizer. You
So
know?
these guys are here just because of you.
Most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Do you agree, guys?
Say yes. Okay.
Yeah.
They have to say yes.
You know,
They have
because
to say
because in the social function and in the social gathering, most of the time I have the habit of sharing with people about our community.
Yeah.
But I don't do it by speaking Portuguese because it would be a little bit controversial.
Yeah.
You are advertising something that is English based and you are speaking Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah, and most of the people show interest and come up. But one of the problems that I've been facing in these last days is that most of the English speakers, or the people who are in the beginning of their English learning process, they are not that consistent.
That's a reality, guy. They start the course 1 month or 2 months later, they give up.
Yeah. So they are like a burning straw, you know.
A burning straw.
Yeah.
What is this, a burning straw? Can you?
Palia, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it burns very quickly.
Yeah.
It also dies down very
fades away.
It fades
very
away.
quickly, you know.
Okay, good.
And I believe that people should cultivate this kind of consistency. Because English, I've been learning, I consider myself as an eternal learner. Because I'm learning every day. And people think there is a specific time that you will learn English, and after that you go home and that's it. You learn every day.
You keep learning
every time. It's
when I in the beginning I said, what does it mean? Oh, I've learned a new word. You said something and I said, I've learned a new namesake. I've learned it today.
Wow.
That's why we have to learn every single day.
Learning is a never-ending process. We can only stop learning by the time we die.
Yes, on the grave, in the grave.
Definitely. So learning should be an undertaking which has to be taking place all the time and forevermore.
Sure.
And I would just like, to address everybody who is watching us. You should take the same attitude as Mr. Bernardo Panza is taking.
Yeah.
Whenever you come across a thing that you don't know, don't be ashamed. You ask the meaning. I think that's the main problem people are facing right now when they are learning English. They don't want to assume the fact that we are not all-knowing people. We want to know everything. And there are specific branches. For example, me, right now I'm navigating more in business English, low English, and there are a lot of words and a lot of expression that I didn't know, but I didn't feel bad for that because I'm not perfect. The only one who knows everything is God.
True. Let's clap for this man. Let's clap for this man, guys. Yeah, that's it. I'm enjoying.
Just to add up what Celestine said, and we also serve as a motivation because some of them, they see us as a role model. And sometimes, most of the time, they come to us and ask, what can we do in order to brush our English up, you see? And we do the best we can in order to make sure that they come every Sunday, they not get bored. You see, we try to bring something new every Sunday. It's not about debate only. We have like puzzle, we have games. And we have, at the end of the meeting, we have the so-called common mistake errors. At the end of the meeting, we bring up the mistakes we have made along the meeting so that we can improve. The idea is to bring people together. When they come, they have to feel, not empty, but they have to feel like, I went to the club, I was empty, but I'm going to get out
with
full,
something.
With something. See, this is what we try to do every Sunday to make sure that they are coming must not be taken for granted.
And let me just highlight something very
Do it,
important.
bro. I'm enjoying.
We are an English speaking community, and different from some other communities where people go there, to show that they are the best and all this kind of stuff. That's not what happened here. We actually uphold good and also good moral values. Whenever somebody places actually his feet on this place, he has to understand that he's in the right place, and he came to learn. And humbleness is actually a must. And this is one of the values we've been trying to uplift or even to hold. Nobody comes here like bragging about himself like I know everything and so on and so forth. That's not happening here. I don't remember a day when somebody came here and he went away like with his heart pierced because he wanted to know something, but somebody contradicted him in a very bad manner. That's not what happened, because we understand that learning is a never-ending process. We learn every day, and that's what I always tell people. Whenever you are with somebody who knows a little bit better than you, instead of you trying to show him that you are better, why don't you start asking questions? Because we learn more asking questions than trying to show that you are master, that you can do this and do that. Humbleness is a must.
Not to interrupt you, just to add up to what you said. There is a popular saying that says, if you can beat them, join them.
Join them, that's it. Join them. That's the point. So guys, something. People, members of the club, all of them are from here, Rocha, or they come from different places?
From different places. I am one of them.
Can you try to name some places?
Yes. Let me start by speaking about me. I am coming from Brenda.
Brenda.
Yes.
Okay. How many taxis from Brenda to here?
Let's say one. Let's say
okay,
one.
Good.
Yeah, and we have also other guys.
And we have Mr. Ndokweno.
It's
coming all the way. It's coming all the way from Vienna.
You know what? I was surprised when he told me I'm a member from Rocha English Club. I said, "Oh my God, you live in Vienna and you go to Rocha, man." So he's the one who come from the farthest place.
Maybe. We also have
Maybe,
Christina, one of the active member of the community, and
Who is
she comes
Christina?
all the way. Can you raise your
Christina,
hand
where
up?
are you?
Christina, how are
Yeah,
you?
there.
Where are you coming from?
I live in Talatona neighborhood.
My God!
Yeah.
From Talatona,
Talatona neighborhood.
To hear.
just to learn English.
Yeah.
Do you love? Or do you love somebody here?
No,
Tell me,
no,
please.
she's
So
married.
far away.
She's married
My
already.
God, she married, coming from. Do you have a job? Are you trying to get a job?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. My God, you see what English is doing
Yeah.
from Talatona until here.
Yeah.
Just learn English. Let's clap for her, please. Let's clap. That's it. That's it, man.
Indeed.
Wow. Wow.
No, actually, it is like what? Whenever I always say that English is like a girl. We need to dedicate.
It's like a girl.
Yeah, like a girl.
If
We
you don't
need to
dedicate yourself to a girl,
course,
she's
yeah.
going to leave you for sure.
Of course,
It's
of
like
course.
it
It's like
doesn't matter
English.
how far the
You
girl
need to
lives.
have time to learn English,
Yeah.
to practice your English.
Yeah.
And I also come from Kazenga. Yeah.
Okay.
And English motivated me. Our group sometimes also provide jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever we have some feedback, some links from different place,
Yeah.
we provide this for some other teachers. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do
we
it.
do.
We do it.
We do.
Yeah, many other guys were really proud of being in our group.
Part of the club, yeah.
Yeah, and they were just always thankful because of the jobs that we shared there.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. What about school? Do you have a specific school here, or they come from different schools and come here just to practice and learn some things with you?
Well, actually, we don't have an English teaching academy
Yeah.
where people can come and learn.
Okay.
That's why all the way through our talks, debates, I've always tried to highlight the fact that we don't teach English,
Yeah.
in a very methodic
Yeah.
Yeah.
or pedagogical way. But what we try to tell them is that you have to enroll yourself in
course.
in
Training
English,
center,
definitely. So this is a place where you come in order to have quite a bit of brushing up on your English.
Yeah.
You know, you go there to actually get input. When you come here, you have to perform the output.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, our community is based on the principle of self-culturing.
Self-culture.
It's like self-taught.
Yeah.
Actually, we want people.
I'm a self-taught guy, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
We
know.
know
I
that.
follow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, there is no way a person can be a polyglot without being a self-taught.
Yeah.
For sure.
You have to
Yeah,
be.
it's-
You have
Yeah,
to be.
if you depend
And
on
not
you
the
don't get
other
there.
way around.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
one. Yeah. Actually, we want people to become more autonomous in their English learning process.
Yeah.
Because I believe that when you find the right motivation to learn something, it will be a little bit hard for you to stop that on the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, most of the people, when they start or when they make the decision of learning English, is because somebody else told them, like their daddy. learn
Yeah.
English.
There is a job, or
Yeah.
you're going to be promoted.
Yeah.
That is the
They
best,
do it.
the baddest way to learn.
Yeah, indeed.
For example,
Pressure doesn't work.
For example, me,
Yeah.
when I start learning English, or when I start enjoying English,
Right.
and I start having relationship with
With
English.
English, yeah. When
I
you made,
did-
when you made English your girlfriend.
Yes.
girlfriend, yeah.
I didn't even think that I would use it to monetize,
You
to
see?
make money.
You see?
Right.
Okay.
Now, English is like I got this.
So how much did it cost actually? It's my
Yeah. It's confidential.
It's
Yeah.
confidential.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now English is my main source of income.
Wow.
Right.
You know, but when I started learning, I didn't know that I would go that far. You know,
Yeah.
so I believe that the motivation that drives you to learn English is the same to learn is the same motivation that will drive you back to study. You gotta have a good motivation. If you're just learning because your daddy's right there,
Yeah.
your daddy might change his mind, or your daddy might die. What if your daddy died?
Yeah.
You feel like he doesn't make any sense learning English at that
And
moment.
Sky, you know,
Yeah.
nowadays it's been even easier and easier for people to learn English.
Yeah,
Because
indeed.
between knowledge and us,
Yeah.
there is a distance of a click.
Right. Yeah.
All you
Yeah.
need just
Yeah.
to click.
Go to the internet
the
and-
smartphone, and it's becoming easier and easier.
Yeah.
I do hold those people who learn English back in 90,
Yeah.
you know, in the greatest regard, because they didn't have all these wide range of technologies,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah.
so learn.
Let me
it.
tell you something.
Yeah.
I learned English without YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, without YouTube.
Oh, very nice.
Just with a notebook, copying
Yeah.
from a friend who was attending an English course.
Wow. Interesting.
Really, bro, that
Yeah.
was the hardest way to learn. No, it was not hard. It
Yeah.
was fun for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I was a boy. I think I was about 15 or 16 years old.
Yeah.
No compromise, no girlfriends, no nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a girlfriend, it's
Yeah.
more difficult.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of
I was a boy and
responsibilities.
Yeah,
let me
you
tell
have
you,
to divide your
I
time.
did
Yeah.
not suffer. It was no internet, no nothing.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't know nothing about internet, about YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
All I used to do was copying.
Yeah.
I stole my friend's dictionary.
Yeah.
It's really, I stole it. I made it
Please
mine.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Yes. And that was a very, very fun process.
Yeah.
And listen to music.
Yeah.
Actually, music was the source.
Wow.
Backstreet Boy was like, if you ask me a song from Backstreet Boy, actually I can sing, bro.
Yeah, we can sing.
I can
What do you think
sing.
about? What do you think? I want it that way. I want it that way. I think
I
everyone
know
knows.
this song.
Really?
You
Really?
are my
Fire, the
I
one
can sing this.
desire, believe.
when
I
say
I want it that way.
But we
yes.
Great.
Are two words
apart.
We know the song, bro.
Yeah.
Can't reach to your heart
Great.
when you say I want
it that way. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but
Guys, tell me why
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why
I never wanna hear you
I want it that
say
way.
I want it that way.
Next time I bring my guitar, guys. Woo! Whoa.
This is how we roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well. Okay, guys. You know, guys, how can I say? I have no words to say what I felt here. But before we wrap up, I want you just to leave a message
Yeah.
for people,
Okay.
for people learning English, for people struggling with English.
Yeah.
So, a motivation, something. Please say something to those people. Leave a message, please. Who's going to?
Well, I
be
think
the
I'm
first?
gonna be the first one.
Do
Go
it,
ahead,
bro.
man. Go ahead. Be my
Well,
guest.
I know many people have been a little bit skeptical about learning English and stuff like that, you know. One of the things which really make people a little bit skeptical is the pronunciation, you know. Even me myself, you know, I
Yeah.
had this kind of mentality back in those times, you know, when I was not even thinking about learning English. You know, it just hit me like, come on, how am I going to be able to perform,
Yeah.
you know, those sounds of English language and all that. Just to let you know, guys, that everything is actually possible for those people who believe. You know, one of the tips in a very quick way I'd like to pass on to you is this: learn phrases. You know, learn phrases and try to turn yourself into an English-speaking environment. You know,
Right.
by the time you keep learning English, tell people that you are learning English. That's when some other people are going to be coming up. Like, come on, I'm also learning English, you know. And then you are going to make friendship with those people because of English. So that's when the foundation is going to be launched on or even built. That's it.
Yeah. Actually, my message to the people who are trying to learn English.
Speak up, speak up.
Actually, my
Yeah.
message to the people who are, in the beginning of their learning process of English, I would say you don't need to struggle. Just make it funny, as Mr. Bernardo Kanza did, and so do I.
Yeah.
Or so I did. Because actually our brain is the most complicated organ we have in our body. Our brain doesn't like to work under pressure. And when you put, a lot of goals based on it's like without it, your life wouldn't be the same. And it's like you're gonna go through pressure. So me, myself, what I do normally is involve English in my life in every aspect. For example, when I'm having bath, I have bath, I don't have shower. When I'm having bath, I try to describe every details of everything that is going on in that moment in English.
Wow.
And when I do it,
very good exercise.
I make it, I find it funny, and I laugh. It's like English is my own self-entertainment. I like to entertain myself by doing English. And I want to tell you that you should do the same. Don't learn English because without it, your job promotion won't happen. Don't learn it because of it, because it's a very subjective, reason or motive. So make it like an entertainment. I like
Just do it for fun.
For fun.
Okay.
For fun. Yeah.
Wow, good.
That's it.
My man.
Wow, I remember quite well when I was invited in one of the podcasts called Answer My Question with the Dafa. I said something that called attention to so many people. I said, I don't study English, but English study me. I said this.
Wow, English studies you.
Yeah, I don't study English anymore. Now English study me.
Can you break it down?
Yeah, break it down, bro.
Why? No worries. Why? Because I'm now involved with English. Meaning that I'm in this environment. Every stuff that I speak is just full in English. Meaning that there are guys that when they start speaking English, they also stop a little bit in order to speak. To think in Portuguese.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't happen with me.
Wow.
Because all my social media is English. Even I have at home one dictionary and also Bible, which is totally in English.
Wow.
Yeah, then it is helped me a lot. Just be in this environment. If, for example, we talk here, we are in this environment of English. If someone come here and stop us to speak Portuguese, meaning that my brain will still think in English.
Okay.
Even
though they're speaking Portuguese, you still in English.
If they stop us, I'll just respond, okay, hello. Sorry. Why? Because it is just full in English.
Wow.
Yeah, then one of the reasons of it is be a livrolato. Livrolato is like someone who is addicted in reading books. You have to make it like your daily routine, like your food. Reading, you have to love reading books every single day. Just one page or two, but you can't sleep without you read it. Yeah.
It's a very hard exercise.
Yeah.
Reading every day. Agree with me?
Yeah.
Reading a book every day.
Yeah.
It's a hard exercise, Okay?
Yeah, but the result you see at the end. The good result you see at the end. Yeah. In the very beginning, nothing is easy.
Yeah.
It is always hardest. Then, let's go.
Okay. My bro.
Well, just to summarize,
Yeah.
one of my tips is going to be exposure. You see, the more exposure yourself to the language, the better you improve it. Okay, and I'm gonna use one of the phrases I have learned in my English journey, which is fake it until you make it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Wow. Fake it until you
make
make it.
it.
Fake it, girl. Fake it. Fake it. Yeah. Speaking about faking, I don't want to say bullshits here. Okay, guys, this was Rocha English Club.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. If you like this video, please don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'll be right there waiting for you. And if you want to know more about them, guys, share your numbers. Maybe someone wants to be part of your club, want to come here. Number, location, please do it, bro.
Bernardo.
Yeah. The floor is all mine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, my phone number is 926
Yes.
11 66 and 48. We are in Rocha, concretely at Rocha Padaria. In Rocha Padaria. That's it.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you
Bye-bye.
next
See you.
time.